when did you fall in love with like women in hip hop?
Because once again, I have not looked to see who the winners are.
Oh, so
I don't actually do that. Oh, I don't actually ever do that.
Okay,
I don't
so these
actually
are IRL,
look.
like real. Okay,
This is real time reaction. All right, I know, but I just I want it to be fresh. Okay, hi everybody. It's been so long. Brianna, when was the last time we recorded? Do you remember?
I actually don't remember. I'm gonna be honest.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So we took a little bit of a break.
No, honestly, but I don't know. Like, it's well needed. We're here, rejuvenated, ready for the holidays.
Feel rejuvenated. I do. Are you excited about the holidays?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm more excited to take time off and turn off my brain. My boss was saying, she said this the other day, she was like, my avatar is low. I was like, I feel that. Meaning herself, it's just the bar is on right. I'm like, yes.
I can't wait to have no thoughts for 3 weeks.
Just vibes.
No thoughts, just vibes and day drinking. I literally
day drinking and cookies.
I took an edible an hour ago. I don't even know why.
We're both lit. I got the wine. I got a bottle over it.
Baby, it's award show season. What do you mean? It's the best time of the year. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of, actually, the last episode of Where My Girl's At of 2022.
Yeah.
It has been a crazy, crazy year. I think just so much is happening. We have so much to talk about. But first, let's talk about this song. Okay, so that song that you just heard was Karma by Big Boss Vet. And Brie, this is your pick. Yeah, so tell me.
So I think I'm on the side of TikTok where it's those live performances of people doing songs. And so this popped up on my feed. She was on some bridge, doing this live.
Where the hell is she? What bridge is this?
On some bridge. And I was like, oh, Big Vet. I was like, yeah, I know her. And so I was like, this would be a cute little song, but I feel that's the side of TikTok I'm on of live performances, the color background or
right.
Is it Amped AMPD?
Yeah.
That's usually my TikTok, so that's how I found the song.
Honestly, I love this song. I love I think her skills have just improved so much. Every new song I hear from her, I'm like, oh, this bitch be rapping. Is she up there with the damn dog? Why the fuck she
I know.
So cute ass
she was just like,
I said, bitch, you better go off.
I know.
No, she really ate down. She really ate with this one. Go. It's not on streaming services though. I think it was just a freestyle type performance, but y'all need to go listen to this new Big Boss Vet. And everybody just needs to get into Big Boss Vet so she can release more consistently. I'd love to hear a little 2 or 3 or 4 song EP from Big Boss Vet. It would take over TikTok. We know this.
For sure.
She was running that shit throughout the pandemic. It was Big Boss Vet. Honestly, we have to at some point talk about how female rappers have TikTok in a chokehold. And we're actually
female rappers.
We are going to talk about it.
DJs.
Oh my god! Wait, can we talk? Oh wait, you know what? Let's just jump into new music. Can we talk about this new Coi Leray song and this TikTok DJ Sage mix of this song that I cannot.
It's so good.
Stop listening to this shit. I'm please release it. Please release it as the official remix version.
It should really be the remix, yeah.
But here's the thing, though. I like the regular version of the song as well.
Okay.
I didn't think it was bad.
I didn't think it was bad, but I definitely like the remix a lot better. Just it's cute.
It was just damn, that hit the spot. It really did.
Yeah, I was just hold on.
I was wait a minute. Sweetie, we have the Single Life EP that she don't be making that.
I mean, like, what do you want to say about it? What do you want to say? What do you want to say about it?
You didn't even let me finish the title of the fucking EP before you're making faces. How am I supposed to?
Because I was like, I just want so much more from her, and like,
your girl.
She keeps like, it's just so subpar. It's so subpar, and like, I listened to it as soon as it released. I was like, great, new Sweetie. She was like, I'm not doing no microwave shit. I'm doing the oven. Like, she was like, I'm really putting that time. I don't really need to release this just yet. And so I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good. And I did not like a single track on there. I have not returned to the album. It was a wash for me. It was a wash for me.
Here's what I will say. Because I agree with everything you're saying. However, I think it was an interesting form of experimentation for her. Okay. Like, Sweetie is not a person who we would ever expect to kind of go deep, and reveal things about her personal life. And I kind of felt like, yes, it was a failed experiment, but I'm glad to see her trying to branch out. Okay, I know we give her 1,001 million billion chances. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I've returned to it. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm not here streaming. Don't say nothing. I listened to it. Yes.
Yeah.
I was trying to be objective. Did I have to turn it off halfway through? Yes. I wanted to keep my lunch down, but I came back and I finished it.
Yeah. It was.
But I will say this: I was one of the 2,000 people who streamed this album. Okay, because so if you don't, I did my parts. I got you. Because remember, they were making fun of, for everybody listening, if you don't know, people were making fun of Sweetie on Twitter. I think she had dropped this on like a Thursday night. Like a Thursday night. No, she didn't say she was going to drop anything.
There was no promo. Yeah.
There was nothing. And then I think that following Monday or Tuesday, it came out that it was on track to only sell 2,000 copies. And I'm like, okay, that doesn't surprise me. Like, this came out on a Thursday night, no promo. She really hasn't promoted it much since, except
she really hasn't been on social media. I feel like she hasn't been on social media like that in general either. So,
and I wonder why that is. Why do we think that is? After the abuse she received, after the breakup with Quavo and all the shit that he was saying about her, why would you come back to social media? True. But people were talking about, like, this is crazy. Like, Sweetie's this major label artist. Yeah. She has millions and millions of followers. How can she drop an album and it only sell 2,000 copies? Like, what are your thoughts on that? Because I have thoughts on that.
Honestly, like, I think that Sweetie is multi-dimensional, I guess. So it's like, music is not her only stream of income. Like, she does other stuff. So I don't think that, like, I don't know. I'm not too surprised that that's the number, but it's like, I think it's about like how focused she was. But she said she was focused on the album. But I don't know.
Is this the album she was focused on?
I thought so.
That's confusing as shit to me.
I thought so. But I don't know. I feel like she's like multifaceted. So it's like she was focused on other things, and like not that this was just like, oh, I need to drop this type of thing, but like it wasn't a priority.
Yeah, I get that. And I kind of agree. Like, I would even go as far to say, like, I wonder, is music her like primary source of income? Because it feels like
what I'm saying.
It feels like she might make more money from all these partnerships. Exactly. And like brand deals. Like, like, I don't know if music is the way that Sweetie is getting to the bag. Like, yeah, she's a rapper technically, but I don't really see her as like that is her final like is that being her thing, being a rapper. So that's how I felt about that.
I think she's an entertainer. I think that she's like a fun personality. Like, I think that if she is able to like sell makeup and do like partnerships with fun brands, and then I think, you know, later down the line, maybe like doing like hosting events like MTV award type shit. Like,
oh, for sure.
That would be her niche, and I think she would be happy. And then it's like, if she happens to drop an album or a single or do a freestyle, people wouldn't be mad about it.
But you know what I want? You know what I want? I want Pretty Summer Playlist Volume 2.
Let's get into it.
Sweetie, the executive producer. Oh, that was some heat.
Yeah.
That shit was fire, and I have not stopped playing it to this motherfucking day. I've been talking about this for a fucking year, sweetie.
Yeah.
You know what we need in 2023? We need that Pretty Summer Playlist Volume 2. And will I tweet her every single day until she gives it to me? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm working hard for the people, okay?
Yeah.
I'm doing the people's work, but let's talk about other shit. So Glorilla dropped her first ever EP, Anyway, Life's Great. And here's what I think about it. Mm-hmm. I liked it. I really did. I think it was the perfect like amount of songs. Mm-hmm. Include the old shit. Love the videos. I love JT's like little fun ass cameo. Like, yes, we love the girls being like together. Glorilla, you don't ever need to do no slow song, baby. That's not you. That's not you. And Lil Baby was talking today. No, he wasn't talking. He was tweeting about like, who should I take on tour with me? That's who you should take on tour with you.
That would actually be a good tour.
That's who you should take on tour with you.
She would be a great opener.
She would be a great opener for Lil Baby. Like, we need to get them together. Okay, my standouts from the... Let me pull it up. Okay. My standouts are Fat and All, and Nut Quick. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, mine is and Nut Quick, and then I was trying to fit. I obviously like the old stuff like Tomorrow
right.
FNF and stuff, but
right.
The new one's Nut Quick and
I want Nut Quick to be a single. Like, she needs to like fully like promote that as a single. Like, she released the video. I need a full like artist. Like, we need to get back into that traditional rollout promo shit, because like I need, like, I don't want to let go of Nut Quick because it's so fucking good, you know. Like, there's
a music video for it, right?
There's a music video. That was the one JT was in, and she just came out with another music video. I think it just came out, right?
Yeah, today. It just came out today.
Yeah, and it was for No More Love.
No More Love. Yep.
Now Glorilla also has been in the news today for saying something ridiculous. Have you seen this?
No, I haven't.
Job posting. She posted looking for an assistant to go on tour with her. And you know all the jobs, like all the like duties that an assistant has. She got on here and said the pay is $13.50 an hour. And you know the worst part about all of this is, of course, niggas was online agreeing with her.
What? What? That's so ridiculous. Like, what?
Where do you even start with that shit? Who can live off of that? That's not a living wage for a 14-year-old with no responsibilities. Who the fuck does she think? And then she got online.
Imagine all the crazy stuff she could have this assistant doing.
And that's what people don't understand. She got online and tried to defend herself, saying, "Oh, your travel's paid for, all of your food is paid for. Basically, all you're getting paid to do is hang out with me all day, baby." There's a such thing as called boundaries.
Right.
You get to go home at the end of a normal work day. When you're an assistant, you're there 24/7. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, niggas was out here saying, y'all don't want to struggle no more. Y'all done got too uppity. For $13, yes, the fuck I am.
Listen, what is it like? What is minimum wage in California? It's like what, $17?
I don't even think it's 17. I think it might be 15, or it might be 20. I don't know. All I know is $13 an hour?
Yeah, there's no way.
They're in this economy?
In this economy?
In this fucking economy, Glorilla, you are insane. And I want to blame it on her being so young. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I thought you were about to blame Yo Gotti.
You know what? Yes. Actually, I take that back. I'm going to blame Yo Gotti. Somehow he is responsible for this. You can sell one of those CMG chains and pay this assistant a living fucking wage. Okay? You don't need 13 APs. Sell one of them so this assistant can have some fucking health benefits, Glorilla.
Right.
I'm
exactly.
sick of it. What are y'all talking about?
Yeah,
anyway,
right.
Is there any other new music on here that you want to like talk about?
Particularly. Oh, well, okay. So, I'll talk about the collab with Lotto.
Okay.
And Lotto. I enjoyed the song when I first watched it, like the music video.
Right.
I will say I haven't returned to the song.
Me either. We're on the same page.
It was like a flash in the pan, and then
it was.
I haven't gone back.
And it was interesting because it was like, oh my God, this is like, I was so hype about it. I really was like hype about it. Like, this is the kind of thing, I don't know, I feel like I've just been so excited about, and it just wasn't it.
It just,
it fell flat. But let's talk about some good things. So it's the end of the year, and everybody's coming out with like all of these end of the year like lists and compilations of all these things. So here's just a couple that I'm gonna rattle off. Megan and Doja are the best selling female rappers of the year, which is crazy because Doja has not released a project in over a year. It's been over a year since Woman came out. And that girl, all she do is get on Instagram Live like she used to. And she's still outselling it. Everybody. And Megan and Doja.
Naked mole rat.
And you know what? She looks good doing it. Lotto is Billboard's #1 female rap artist of 2022. Which is crazy. But you know what? We called it. I said this would happen. I said this would happen. And I will never stop taking credit for that. Because nobody was believing in her. When Big Energy first came out, y'all said this is going to be an Old Navy commercials. I said, no. This is going to be at the Grammys, bitch.
I forgot.
You said it's giving half off through the weekend. I recall you saying.
You know what? You're right.
And Doja Cat is Billboard's #1 female artist, period. Like, over any other female artist, Doja Cat is the #1. Megan Thee Stallion was the first Black woman to cover Forbes. Which, to me, I don't get that. But
okay, yeah, when stuff like that happens, I'm happy for like a split second, but then I'm like, why is this the first time in this big
first time? Why has Beyonce never been on the cover of Forbes? Why is anybody and it's not like, I'm like, first of all, go Meg, because this bitch made $13 million this year from music. Even with the fucked up contract she got with the label, this bitch been touring around, going to every fucking festival here, there, and everywhere around the world, released a whole ass album that still I really like. And she talked in the let's just get into the Forbes article. And she talked about like there's a new album coming. She's going to go on a world tour, and I think it's just incredible. The way that these women, like, it's just so. We said this time and time again, but what a time we're living in, where the #1 artist at the end of a year, when there's been so much music, and a lot of it very fucking good, is a Black woman, #1, but is a rapper, is a female rapper. And these women, like, and it's not just Nicki Minaj anymore, and it's not even just Nicki Minaj and Cardi B anymore in that conversation. There are so many women in this conversation now.
Right. And I think that's the difference, right? That they've been able to help pull other people along as well. So it's like, even with like Meg Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, it's like we're starting to add even more people into the conversation. Lotto, Glorilla, like there's more and more. It
feels like every day there's somebody new, and I'm like, damn. And then all of a sudden, the song goes viral on TikTok, and now you get to go and do a performance you get to go do a freestyle and Funk Flex. And I'm like, yes. Like, and Remy Ma said in an interview recently, she talked about something. She's like, and somebody had asked her, like, do you, does it make you upset or does it make you jealous? I think I can remember which they said, to see the way that, women in hip hop are coming up today. Does that make you upset about the way that you had to struggle? And she said, no, because we shouldn't always have to struggle. She said at some point it should be easier for these women, because of the things that we did, because of the things that, Remy had to go through and the things that Nicki had to go through and the things that the women in the 90s had to go through. And we're seeing these women really reap the benefits of it. And it's just crazy to me. Like, it's an explosion. And I love it. That's why we exist, period. Duh. But isn't it? I don't know. Hearing that and reading all of that and looking at all these rap songs being on all these end of year lists, I'm like, God damn. They're really doing this shit. Okay.
Yeah. No, people are really messing with it. It's not just like us. It's not just a small niche of people who are listening to it. It's everybody.
It's everybody. So, it's Time Magazine. Time Magazine naming FNF is one of the best songs of 2022. That came out in, what was that, April? May?
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. And when we're talking about FNF, can we talk about the Grammys?
Let's go. I hope she wins. I really hope she wins.
Do you think they're going to let her perform?
I don't think so. I don't think she's going to perform.
Do you think they're going to let Lotto perform?
I think they'll let Lotto perform.
I wish they would let Glorilla perform, because I know she would just
such a fun time. Did
you see the one? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, seeing her in concert seems so fun. Were you about to say the performance she did with Cardi B?
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Oh yeah. But she had her doing the little dance.
I said, these bitches are having too much fun. I know they was having fun doing this shit.
I feel like there was no rehearsal. There was Cardi B's just I'm gonna
show up and do the shit. Just show up and do the shit. I love that though. That performance was so cute. Number one, because I think one, I just love the camaraderie among them. But two, damn, it's crazy the way that she went from this undiscovered artist from Memphis.
Imagine you're in Memphis. And you decided to take you and your homegirls, one of them were pregnant, and record a song.
Somebody said if she wins a Grammy, that baby is going to have the best show in tell. When he's going to have the best show in tell, he's going to be like, you see that cover art? That's me. That's me, motherfucker. That's me and Samo. But the craziest part about this is that all this happened in less than 6 months. It's not even been a year.
That's the wild part. That's the wild part.
Her tour is sold out. No, her tour is sold out. She has 2 Grammy nominations, nominated in the category with fucking Kendrick Lamar. Can you imagine?
You were in Memphis, and now your name is next to Kendrick Lamar. Think about that.
Glorilla is going to be a part of the Recording Academy voting board next year, probably. Can you imagine?
Quite a year.
Has it even been a full year? She's had quite a 6 months.
6 months. A great 2 quarters. She's
had a great quarter 3 and quarter 4. She is going crazy right now in quarter 4. And the craziest part about this, one, I'm so happy for Lotto. I'm so happy that she got this nomination. I just cannot believe that at the same time, Nicki Minaj did not get one single nomination.
Oh yeah, I mean that, and I thought you were about to touch on their beef again. I was yeah. At the same time, I thought you were gonna say at the same time, Nicki Minaj is here praying on her downfall.
She is Nicki Minaj is hoping that if she wins, that she falls going up the stairs. Her dress is see. Nicki Minaj is in her. She has probably Azealia Banks, some dead chickens in a closet, and she going in there as soon as Papa Bear go to sleep, and she is praying, said, please let that bitch break her neck. Please let that bitch break her foot, her neck, her ankle, her toe, her knee. I don't want her up on that. Oh, and Nicki Minaj just had a birthday. She just turned 40. Happy birthday, Nicki Minaj. We do talk shit about you because you do deserve it. You know what's craziest about this whole fiasco that has been Nicki Minaj's Q3 and Q4? I feel like of all the music that she released in 2022, why was she going so hard for Super Freaky Girl?
What else did she release this year? Super Freaky Girl.
There was Do We Have a Problem? There was Bussin'. There was We Go Up with Fabio Foreign. There was that Blick Blick song with Coil Ray that was really good. There was another song that she was on with somebody for the World Cup. I feel like she's been releasing. She was in that blue Young Blue song. Like she's been releasing music this year.
That's true.
But why was it? There was the whole like Seeing Green. There was there was like, why was she going so hard for Super Freaky Girl? Which I think lyrically,
maybe that was the one she believed in the most. To be honest,
I don't see how shit. But okay, if that's what you, there was Lickle Miss. There was Love in the Way. Like she released a lot of music this year, so I'm truly shocked. But whatever. Let's talk about so Cardi B just first of all, Cardi B says the album is coming in 2023.
I hope so.
And it better be some ass shaking music, okay? We ready to turn the fuck up in the club.
Honestly,
okay?
She's just like taking her time because like I think I saw her say something on Twitter where like people were like, "Where's the album?" And she was just like, "Honestly, I could keep releasing singles and be okay." You know what I mean? Like she's just like, I could keep dropping singles and you know it'll still be relevant. Like it'll still break the internet.
And I'm like, right.
There.
Right. And
she could just string this along. She could string this along if she really wanted to.
Since her releasing this album, 3 of her songs have gone diamond. 3. She has 5 #1 singles since the album dropped in 2018. 3 diamond singles. Please leave her alone. She is going to, but she says it's coming. She just got new management. She is she's performing on award shows. She's on remixes. And I think it's coming. But she says, she just revealed in one of her Instagram lives that she turned down a Spotify offer in 2018 to have her own radio show, that they were going to pay her $250,000 an episode because she said, quote, "My mouth just kept getting me into trouble." And you remember 2018 was the rise of Queen Radio. And I kept saying on Twitter, I wish somebody would give Cardi B a radio show. I wish somebody would give Cardi B a radio show. And now we know that it could have happened. Think of how much messier that year could have been.
Oh my gosh. Like, it would have been so fun. Like, literally everything she says is gold, though. Like,
everything.
Everything she says is a soundbite. Like,
literally.
Entertaining as hell.
Just so entertaining. I wish she could have had that. Other things. Carisha is just, oh my God.
Are you going to talk about the clown? Oh, okay. I was like, are you going to talk about the clownery or are you talking about this project?
Let's talk about a couple things. So Carisha is starring in a new Kenya Barris Netflix movie with Lauren London, Jonah Hill, Eddie Murphy, and Nia Long. That is Young Miami. From Opelika, Florida. Okay?
Hey, again, imagine you're from Opelika, Florida. And now you're working with Eddie Murphy and Nia Long. Think about it.
And you are fucking P. Diddy.
If you won't get anything from this podcast today, never stop dreaming.
I mean, literally, the sky is the limit.
The limit.
You see these bitches. Like, anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
The City Girls say that their 3rd studio album is going to come out in 2023. And of course, DJ Wackademics is back on Twitter harassing women. So it was revealed by Diddy that he had actually welcomed a 6th child with a mystery
in October.
Woman.
In October. It's been months.
He had this fucking baby. And we just like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do you mean?
And like, the way that she looked so bad on the internet, just like defending this man, was just like, it set women back 10 years. Yeah. Like, it just...
And then she's arguing with the other side chick, and they call her chop suey or sushi. I don't know what they said, something very anti-Asian, stop Asian hate. And they just would not, her and JT was going in on this girl. And basically she said, I'm not a side chick. I never have been. You have been fucking with this nigga for 10 years and ain't got half of the shit that I got. You ain't got a show. You don't have any merchandise. He's not taking you on any yachts.
My thing is like, she's known about this for months. And just been like coasting. Like,
and don't give a fuck. Still fucking this nigga. Still posting pictures with him, going on trips out of the country with him. She didn't give a fuck.
Do you remember her interview with Diddy? And
yes.
They talked about kids.
Vividly.
Didn't they talk about kids?
Yes.
And he was like, oh, I would want to, like, under the right circumstances.
Who the fuck knew that this nigga the whole time has been fucking some random lady, and then they just spotted him, the paparazzi, and you can tell it was staged, with a different woman who is nor the woman who had the baby, the Asian side chick, or Young Miami. It's just a different woman. I said, don't you have 3 adolescent children at home whose mother died and you are now their primary caregiver? What are you doing? When does he have time to take care of these damn kids that he loves so much? That's what we need to be asking.
The real questions. Yeah.
That's what we need to be asking.
But she was acting a real fool, I'm not gonna lie. Like, on
But nobody's more bitch than DJ Academics. Like, he is the biggest bitch to ever live. Like, Jesus Christ, that nigga makes my skin itch. Can you imagine sleeping with him? Do you think, Brianna, let me ask you a very serious question. Okay. Do you think DJ Academics has ever washed underneath his balls? Answer me seriously.
You know what? Like, a lot of men, their hygiene can be very off, so I'm gonna lean on the side no.
Yeah, I think that nigga is dirty, filthy, crusty, disgusting, musty. What did Drake say? Crusty, musty. Disgusting. Anyway, the point is he's a bitch, and you know what?
Anyway.
I'm not gonna turn my back on Young Miami just yet.
Yeah.
I have hope for the future. Is there anything else on here that we like? What else is on this list?
Anything else that I would want to talk about?
I don't think so. I'm just putting shit on here. Well, it's time.
Well.
Oh wait, what?
I don't know if we want to talk about this, but the trial.
Oh fuck! I'm not gonna say I forgot. I was trying.
It's been going on.
Okay.
So I was gonna say, if you all don't know what's going on,
you go.
If you all don't know what's going on, Meg Thee Stallion is now in court with.
Well, she's not. She was only there for 1 day.
Yes. But there is a trial going on with the shooting back in 2020 with her, Tory Lanez, and her former best friend Kelsey. And so this week has been the beginning of just like hearing testimonies and like hearing all sides of the story. So Meg was in court, what was it, Tuesday? Kelsey came in on Wednesday.
And today.
And today. Because she was being a wild card. I'm not sure if you've like been keeping up with it.
Oh, but, yeah. I can't help it. I just can't help myself.
She's been a complete wild card in this. And like in the sense of like redacting her statement that she initially had in September, and then like wanting to avoid questions that like are clearly pointing to like, did this man shoot her? Yes or no? And she's like, can I plead the fifth? Like, why?
What?
And she admitted on tape that Tory Lanez had offered her $1 million in hush money. So,
and then the crazy thing is somebody said, did he pay for your lawyer? The prosecution asked on the stand, or maybe it was the defense asked her, did Tory Lanez pay for your lawyer? She said, I can't remember. What do you mean?
What are we doing here? So yeah, but as this case unravels, like, I hope that Meg the Stallion is taken care of. There has been people who have been outside of like the courtroom trying to show support of like, hey, we stand with you.
Yes.
Making sure that she knows that she's being like loved and like what she's doing is the right thing. So I just hope that like through this all of that, like she's continuing to be supported by the people who love her. And yeah,
it's
like,
just so nasty. All of it, like,
it's just so horrible to reaccount all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel so
I've been
bad
seeing some awful, nasty things that I have made the mistake of like looking through some nasty things that people are saying. And it just like got me, like hit me right in the chest. Like she got on the stand, and one of the things that she said was like, this has been so awful. I wish he would have just killed me. And that just broke my heart to hear somebody say that. And the fact now is that they are not now, like, they're not denying at all that she was shot. The story is no longer maybe she was shot like he was saying for years. It's irrefutable now. And now they're trying to say that Kelsey did it. And Kelsey's like, oh, I don't know. I can't remember. Are you fucking dumb?
They were throwing everything. They were throwing everything out the book. She was like postpartum, anxiety, depression. Like she was off. Like they were like
death in the family.
Like all this stuff. They're like, what happened? Like in the past 5 years. Like
it's crazy to me that she's now like, I can't remember this. I can't remember that.
I'm like,
I don't know this. I don't know that. But the things that have been submitted into evidence, I mean, it's shocking to me that there's any debate about this at all.
Yeah.
And I feel so awful for her. And I mean, who knows how this is even going to turn out? Because I think people forget, like, you don't have to convince a jury that, or the defense, it's not their job to convince a jury that, your client is guilty. All they have to do is raise enough reasonable doubt for a mistrial. Yep. And that would be awful if she had to do this all over again.
Yeah.
It would be awful. And I just
so, like having to relive that, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, this is getting
I hope he goes to hell. I hope somebody gets him with a car one day. I hope it's tomorrow.
Anyway, like, if things happen, like, the way that hopefully they happen, he could get deported, serve about 22 years in jail if he was convicted of...
That's not enough.
Crime. So...
I think he should do more. Anyway, it's that time. Oh my God, is that a man? Hi. He can't hear me. Not to have a nigga come into the room and pouring you wine. And we got that on video. Brianna is living large. Everybody, like, nobody knows. She got this fresh new, I don't know, what is this, a silk press? Is it a quick weave?
Quick weave.
She had this fresh ass silk press. She's sitting here with this nice ass watch on. Look at her teeth. They're all straight. I bet you she has good dental insurance. And they got a nigga coming into the room pouring her wine.
Not nigga, man.
Oh, man. You heard that?
Man.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. Okay.
We gotta make the differences.
Right.
But yeah.
But
anyway.
You're right. You're fucking right.
There's a difference between a nigga and a man.
And it's the truth. Okay, let me get into announcer mode. It's the best time of the year, Brianna. It's the best time of the year. We've had a lot of really great nominees. There's been a lot going on this year. Let me tell you, we have some first-time nominees tonight. We have Glorilla, who's a first-time nominee, is nominated for all the big awards. How do you think she'll fare tonight?
Oh, I think she'll make out pretty well. I definitely think she's like up a top contender for Song of the Year. For sure.
Okay. Let's get this show on the road. Let me remind you, this is the only award show that exclusively celebrates Black women in hip hop. And this is our 3rd year running. I think we have the most diverse batch, the most incredible batch of nominees yet.
I want to say this is diverse and equitable. Like, your voices are heard here. Like, this is not like the Grammys. Like, your voice matters.
Let them know. Let them know. So, our first award of the night, and honestly, a fan favorite, the Flued Out Award, that for Best Instagram Baddie, shout out to Young Miami. The nominees are Doja Cat, Young Miami, Cardi B, Lizzo, and Megan Thee Stallion. And the winner is of the 2022 Where My Girls At Best Instagram Baddie Flued Out Award is Megan Thee Stallion.
That makes sense.
No surprise there.
I think we talked about it. Like, she was on a worldwide tour this year, right?
Crazy, right?
Like, fits were going crazy.
But not
body
just the fits, the body, the makeup, the hair, everything. And she's doing couture. Like, Megan has leveled up the style even. Fuck with her. All right, Bree. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready to move on to our next award? This is the Sweet 16 Award. And Bree, as a rapper, you tell us, I want you to tell me about the best verses of 2022. Our nominees here are Cardi B and her verse for Tomorrow 2, JT on the FNF remix, Glorilla on Duke Deuce's Just Say That, Megan Thee Stallion on Plan B, and Ken the Man on Feeling Sexy. Bree, we have a very diverse group of nominees today. Tell me, what do you think about this? What are we looking at tonight?
No, we have a good group of people. I think that, like, all of these songs are worthy of being in this category. I think there was not really much debate here when it came to the Sweet 16, but I don't know. I have my favorites here. Cardi B is definitely on the top of my list. Definitely love the Glorilla and Just Say That. So I would say those are my hopes for tonight.
Incredible. And the winner is for the 2022 Sweet 16 Award for Best Verse of the Year is Riding With My Twin and Them, and we all look good as fuck. It's Cardi B on Tomorrow 2. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations to Cardi B, especially a person who gets, talked about for her lyrical skills, and she just won the biggest award, an amazing award.
Well deserved.
Incredible. Well deserved. And now moving on to our next award. It's the Where's Your Publicist Award for people whose phones should be just taken away. They should not have phones, Bree.
Yeah.
And
we agreed that all of these people could win this award.
I think it could have been a four-way tie if you
asked me.
It could have been a four-way tie if you asked me. This is an award that is more a cry for help. It is a public call for more publicists and to get involved with your clients a little bit more intimately. And the winner of the 2022 Where's Your Publicist Award is Nicki Minaj. And I have to say,
she just went on a rampage this year, on Twitter especially.
It was a bender.
It's like she just took a fire torch and was just like, you know what, I'm gonna burn this down. I'm gonna burn it down.
Burn all that shit down. She said, I knock all this shit over. And she really knocked all her own shit over. It was quite ridiculous to see. All right, Bree. It's our next award. This is, and I want to say, this one, it was close. It was close.
I can see this.
This one is the Put Me On Award for 2023 Rising Stars. And I don't want you to get this confused with our Where My Girls At freshman list, which will be coming out in January. Stay tuned, sit tight. But the Put Me On Award is for the people who have just had incredible years, and we see potential in them to have the biggest year of their career in the coming future. And past winners have gone on to do insane things. We remember Doechii was a nominee last year. I believe she may have won it. Bree Runway was another nominee. Other people have been on the list like Flo Milli. And looking at their careers, Lotto was on the list. Bia was on the list. The things that these women go on to do, Brie, it's incredible. And the winner, by a slim margin of the 2022 Put Me On Award is Glorilla with her first Where My Girls At award ever.
Love it.
Ever.
Love it.
I am so proud of you, Glow.
I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping that the black girl in sync was gonna win. So
I think
if y'all don't
name
remember,
them that. Have we put
Lassa,
that in
Slimeroni, K Carbon, Eliza, Eliza, yeah.
I think, Brie, you should write them a very well, strongly worded letter on a corporate letterhead saying that this is an official request that you call yourself the black girl in sync.
Yep.
And don't ask me any follow-up questions, but trust
I have no explanation other than you should just do it.
Say, please just believe me.
I'll CC QC on it, don't worry.
Yes, okay. Now, this next award for the First Day Out award. Brie, tell me, what is the difference between the Put Me On award and the First Day Out award?
Yeah, so the First Day Out award is for the biggest come up of the year. So this is a person who was able to come and hit the year like ground running. So they knocked it out from like album releases to publicity wise, collaborations, partnerships. So it's just like the whole total package. And I think we have a really good list here of nominees.
Tell us the nominees.
Honestly, are all deserving. So first we have Lotto.
Incredible.
Lotto.
Incredible.
Glorilla.
Incredible.
We've been talking about this entire time. Has had an incredible 6 months.
It's crazy to me. She already won an award. Her first 6 months of eligibility. And she's won an award.
Who else we got? We got Baby Tape, and then we also have Doechii. So all deserving nominees here, but Mariah, I think you have the results.
I do. And the winner of the 2022 First Day Out Award for the biggest come up, Glorilla, going 2 in a row. What do we call that, Brie? What do we call it when they win 2 back-to-back awards? We gotta have a name of it.
I was like, do we have a name? I was like, I don't know.
Should we? I don't know. I was just asking you to make sure. Sorry, I'm high. The edible.
I sensed it, but I thought Lotto would have won this. Actually, to be honest, like Glorilla had a great year, but I think Lotto, like she's been consistent. I feel
the whole year too.
Yeah,
and you know what? It's crazy. I don't actually vote in this, but in my head, that was who my vote was gonna be for. So I was shocked. But you know what? I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad.
Did the damn thing.
Oh yeah.
Did the damn thing. Now, this next award, this is only the second time we've offered this award, but it was kind of difficult for us to narrow down the nominees. When we got to talking about all the songs that could be in this category, we were like, now wait a minute. I really forgot it was this many.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And low-key, Mariah was really trying to fight me on some of these. Like, she was like, your opinion is wrong, and I have no other explanation. And I'm like, okay, sure.
I would never say that.
I'm like, sure. I'm like, sure. But, you know what? It's okay, though, because I'm happy with the nominees that we have.
Me too.
So,
I actually am.
So we have You Still Hear Ho, Flo Milli. We have Trauma
Where are you? We are at the 30 Seconds to Chart Award. I should have said the name. I'm not cutting this out. It's my fault. But I should have said the name of the award.
Bro, what?
Okay, so we have the 30 Seconds to Chart Award. You all the way at the end, bitch. I'm not nowhere near that. For the 30 Seconds to Chart Award for the best viral song. So, the nominees, I'm going to skip the banter. We're just going to move. The nominees for the best 30 Seconds to Chart Award is the FNF Freestyle by Image. You know, the one that says, if we just broke up this morning, no, I'm outside by tonight. GPS told me to left. but all the niggas on the right. That's one period.
You know the song.
The next one is You Thought I Was Feeling You? That nigga munch. Nigga he ate it for lunch. It is munch. You Thought I Was Feeling You by Ice Spice. Then we have Snatched by V1, the only big boss vet who carried TikTok on her shoulders.
Basically.
Okay?
Basically.
Big boss vet is carrying TikTok on her shoulders. And then there's Mind Your Business by Lakia and Lotto. Mm-hmm. First off, bitch, mind your business. Yes. She said, when you a bad bitch, Brianna, when you a bad bitch, every day is like Christmas. What's that like? You tell us if you're so pressed. I don't know. You see how
life is great.
Okay. The next award is the Super Freaky. Oh no, the nominee.
Wait, I was like, we haven't even announced the winner.
Oh shit! The nominee is Super Freaky Girl by Nicki Minaj. A song which, again, I will say, for the original version, I like it. Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Like, it's really not my favorite amongst this list. Like,
and
it's
then
really not.
Finally we have Telfie by Maya Madon, a first-time nominee, a rapper. She's a former TikToker, and now she's out there really doing her thing. And this is another one that really carried the internet for at least 3 or 4 weeks. It was
for sure.
Bad bitch when I'm up in the function. Johnny Dang on the Chain is custom. So the winner of the 30 Seconds to Chart award is You Thought I Was Feeling You? That nigga lunch, nigga eat it, he ate it. We have 2 rappers tonight who have made their debut in less than a year who have won awards. Isn't that crazy?
Honestly, I'm not mad at this. Munch is a good one. I'm not mad at that.
Wow, that's incredible. So now, Bree, we're moving on to what I will say is my favorite award. It is the misdemeanor, named after the one, the only Missy Elliott misdemeanor. Missy the misdemeanor Elliott, okay? And this is the award for Best Music Video. And I love this so much because there was a time when music video was king. And then we went through a really rough period in the 2011, 2012, 2013, when niggas just said, fuck, video. But I think we're pivoting back to video now. What do you think about that?
I appreciate a good music video. If we come back from going out, I'm throwing on a music video, a nice visual for us to see. I appreciate storytelling or just nice cuts. So I'm here for a good music video. And like you said, I think the art hadn't been lost for a while, but it's making a comeback. So
making a huge comeback.
I think we have some good nominees here. So
most of them.
We have so we have Plan B by Meg Thee Stallion.
Great song.
We have Crazy by Doechii.
Incredible.
It's Given by Lotto. Her, Meg Thee Stallion.
Period.
London, Bia. FNF, Glorilla. Mariah, who do you want to win?
Who do I want to win in this category? Yeah. Obviously, Doechii. I think that was one of the best music. That music video was so X-rated, not X-rated, but it was so controversial. It's been stripped from the internet. But you know where it can never be stripped from, Brianna? Right up here in my mind. I will always remember it. And that's why it's on this motherfucking list. But do you have music videos like that? Where it's so iconic? When I think of Pink, I'm immediately going to the Checkup on a video. When I think of Green, I'm immediately going to the Crush on You video. There are some music videos that are so iconic, you just associate them with things.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No,
fucking, when I think of little Allison Mashaka, doing her thing,
I just want to let y'all know, Mariah was over here moving her shoulders like a kappa. I just want to let it be there.
Missy Elliott really really made her famous. Okay. Missy, that's not the point. The point is some music videos are really great, and we're so glad they're having a big comeback. Brianna, you are not going to believe this, but we have a tie.
Oh, okay.
We have a tie. A first time in Where My Girls At Award show history. The winners of the 2022 Misdemeanor Award for Best Music Video is FNF by Glorilla and Plan B by Megan Thee Stallion. Megan the motherfucking Stallion.
I would have thought it would have been her. I thought it would have been her if it was going to be a Meg Thee Stallion song. But wow. I was rooting for It's Given, to be honest.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay. It's Given was a great one. That's crazy that FNF has, it has taken people's minds by storm.
Listen, he had a bottle of Hennessy, jeans, shorts, and a tripod and a dream.
She had one chance to get out of Memphis, Brianna. She had one chance. Imagine you're in Memphis.
Now your name's next to Kendrick Lamar.
You are going to be sitting where Beyonce has sat her butt. You are going to be in a room where Prince once stood on that stage. Michael Jackson and Glorilla are Grammy Award nominees.
And you're just F-R-E-E.
Fuck, nigga, free. You know what?
You know what? It's a time. It's a time.
It's time. Okay, so it's time to move on to the Ladies' Night Award. And this is the award for Best Collab. We see these niggas collabing on the most subpar shit year after year, and our girls is out here doing it, okay? Just doing it, like cherishing them. So, the nominees for this Ladies' Night Best Collab is We Not Humpin' Remix by Mona Leo and Flo Milli. Tomorrow 2 by Glorilla and Cardi B. Hot Potato by Glorilla, K Carbon, Gloss Up, Slimeroni, and Aliza. We have the FNF remix by Glorilla, JT, and Lotto. We have Real Bitch by Lakia and Gloss Up. We have Mind Your Business by Lakia and Lotto. Now, Lakia and Glorilla have multiple nominations in this category. And what do you think that says about them?
I think we talked about them last year of having a great year. And so I think this is just a reflection of their hard work and the projects that they've been able to drop this year. So it makes sense. It makes sense. But who are you rooting for in this category?
You know who I'm rooting for, okay?
Well, I was going to say, what was your, ladies' night song, I guess, for this time of the year? What was your song that was your go-to that you were like, I gotta play this before I go out and meet my friends?
It's Real Bitch. What do you mean? She said, I'm not playing. I'm Big Key. I check hoes. Steady shitting on bitches. What a pimp, though. These bitches stop playing with me. She said, first things first. I ain't got a fucking rap nigga for a verse.
Acapella.
City love me. I'm putting on like Jeezy. Come on, stop playing with her. Stop fucking playing with her. She not one. She not the one, okay?
She's not the
and
one.
Then Gloss Up said, she said, I'm a real bitch. You a fake bitch. Red flag. What you doing? Nothing. Shit. Making hoes mad. Stop playing with them. Stop fucking playing with them. That's it. Stop playing with them. What about you?
For me, obviously Tomorrow 2, but also Hot Potato. That's my. If Shibuya would have came out before this, I would have put that on there.
I was gonna say that at some point today. If that song had come out before the nominees, it would have been nominated for every damn thing. Don't worry because it's a contender for next year. And but when the first time I saw Hot Potato, I gasped audibly. That's how good of a song this is. I said, "Who is this bitch?" She said, "And you don't have to like me. You don't have to like my pick. I bet her nigga hearted."
Yep.
Stop playing.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel about Ghetto.
Oh my God, what a stellar song! I think it really got the short end of the stick this year, but I gave up some battles where I had to.
That's true. That's true.
I gave up some battles. Rihanna gave up some battles. Really lost. But the winner of the 2022 Ladies Night Award for Best Collab is Tomorrow 2. Glorilla and Cardi B. Glorilla is killing it tonight.
Yep, she has making not
lost one award that she's been nominated for tonight.
She's doing the dash.
So far. She's doing the motherfucking dash. Doing the motherfucking dash. So now, Brie, it's time for us to move to the Stuck on Repeat Award. Now, this is for the Song of the Year. And I want to know, Brie, when you think Song of the Year, what types of songs? What songs, when you think Song of the Year, what song do you hear in your head?
Oh, it's the song that, like, I have on repeat. It's the song that I'm playing on the way to work, on the way to the club, like, it's in the gym. Like, it's just always going. It always gets me hype. I'm actively sending it to my friends as well.
Yes, that's a big one.
That's the song. That's the Song of the Year. So for me, out of this list, we'll go through the nominations, but obviously Glorilla is on here a couple of times.
Yes.
I think Glorilla is gonna walk away with this, to be honest. She was on the Rolling Stones top 10 songs of the year. Like,
and it was at what, number 1, right?
It was number 8, I want to say.
Oh, okay. I thought it was number 1
or something like that.
This
number 1 was like a Bad Bunny
Harry
song.
Styles. Oh. Harry Styles.
It was Bad Bunny.
That makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Mm-hmm. Okay. And the winner. Oh, I have to tell you who I'm sorry, y'all. I'm high. I have to tell you who the nominees are. So, the nominees for the Stuck on Repeat Award for the Song of the Year are FNF by Glorilla, Tomorrow 2 by Glorilla and Cardi B, Conceited by Flo Milli, We Not Humpin' Remix by Mona Leo and Flo Milli, Ghetto by Glorilla, Aliza, K Carbon, Gloss Up, and Slimeroni.
Oh, so it is here.
And Feeling Sexy by Ken the Man. Yeah, I guess I forgot. I fucking forgot. Are you ready? Drum roll, please.
I think I know.
The winner is Conceited by Flo Milli.
What?
It's an upset. This is a major upset in this category.
No, it isn't.
Yes. With 35% of the vote. 35%. Really? Do you want to know who came in second place?
Yes.
Glorilla, twice. It was a tie for second place between Tomorrow 2 and FNF.
Interesting.
Isn't it? It's interesting.
Who would have thought?
But congratulations to Flo Milli. I mean, she's winning one of the big four. One of the big four of our award show, and she's taking it home. A complete upset, seeing as her album came out, earlier in the summer. Wow, what an incredible.
That's actually a huge upset. I thought it was.
You had a shocked face. You had a shocked face. Okay. Mm-hmm. So moving on to the Lauryn Hill Award for Album Project of the Year. Now, if you recall earlier in the show, we had made a mistake, and Brianna thought that this was the award that we were handing out at that time. It's okay, we avoided an Oscars fiasco because we communicated, unlike them. So, the nominees for the Lauryn Hill Award, and I will forever, until the end of time, remind you, or until this no longer becomes true, that this is named the Lauryn Hill Award for Album or Project of the Year because to date, in its entire history, Lauryn Hill is the only female rapper who has ever won Album of the Year at the Grammys. Mm-hmm. Ever. And the nominees are 777 by Lotto, Manny Petty by Baby Tate, You Still Here Ho by Flo Milli, and Traumazine by Megan Thee Stallion. Tell me,
who do you want to win?
Who do I want to win?
I think I know.
I gotta go with Traumazine. I'm so
really.
Yes, it
over You Still Here Ho.
I think so. Is that crazy of me?
I thought you would have said that. I thought you were gonna say Flo Milli. Or Baby Tate, to be honest.
I mean, I love that. Love Manny Petty. But I gotta go with Traumazine. I just think I was so pleased, and I'm never pleased with her projects in whole. And with this, I was just so pleased with it. Okay. So, the winner of the 2022 Lauryn Hill Award is Traumazine by Megan Thee Stallion.
It's not crazy.
Not crazy because crazy. It's deserved.
No, I was rooting for 7-7, to be honest.
I know you really did like that album. It was a great project.
I thought it was a really good album.
Isn't it funny, though, that now we have more than two to argue over?
That's true.
2 projects to argue over.
Imagine.
Because there was a time where we would just
look at us. Who would have thought?
There was a time we said, "Damn, that's it. It's only 2 albums we can nominate." Okay.
Who would have thought?
Okay, moving on. To our final award, Brianna. What an incredible season.
It's been a great night. It's been a great night. I've had fun. Have you had fun?
I've had too much fun, I think. I think somebody's going to have to drive me home. I don't think I'm going to make it to the after party, guys. I'm so sorry. Please apologize to Beyonce and Ninth Wonder, who I know will be DJing, but understand I've done everything I can. This is the Queen Bee Award, y'all. And it's obviously named after the one, the only Queen Bee. Not Queen Bee, but Queen Bee Lil' Kim. The OG Queen Bee. Before there was Queen Bee. You know? And the nominees are Glorilla, Flo Milli, Lotto, and Megan Thee Stallion. Now, Brie, these 4 women, I think, have not left the news all year. For Glorilla, it's been, again, 6 months. So,
crazy quarter. We know her stats. We know her stats.
We know her. You don't even, come the fuck on. But these women have had an incredible year. I mean, the kind of year that really defines a career.
Yeah, I mean, I even think about Meg Thee Stallion being able to host SNL and be able to act as well. She's only the second woman able to do that, next to Queen Latifah.
Okay, guys, please forgive us, but the power went out when we were recording, so we didn't actually even get to tell you who won the Queen Bee Award. It was Megan Thee Stallion. Congratulations to Megan. We love you. We support you. You've had an amazing, amazing year. And now we're going to hear a few words from Brie about the winner.
Yep. I knew it. Meg Thee Stallion had a great year. I mean, there's no denying that. So I'm not surprised. She fully deserves this.
And once again, we want to thank you guys so much for all of your support this year. It's been insane. We have so much planned for 2023, and we cannot wait to continue to share it with you and continue to grow. So if you made it all the way to the end of this episode, we want to say once again, thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you so much for all of your love. It means the world to us, and we will see you in the new year. Happy holidays. Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Where My Girl's At, brought to you by Textured Air, a brand dedicated to celebrating Black girl culture, past, present, and future. If you liked what you heard, please subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. It really helps. You can find us on Twitter at WhereMyGirlsAt2 and Instagram, WhereMyGirlsAt_TH. Make sure you check out our other podcasts, Does It Hold Up?, The Blacklist, and all the other content we offer on our website, texturedair.com. Until next time.